Ever since I was young, I've always had a passion in collecting antique things. Whenever I see an antique store, it seems like a magnet that attracts my middle heart. But you know that collecting antique isn't cheap. In fact, it's expensive. Well, unfortunate because I belong in a well-off family, so my parents have supported this hobby of mine ever since. But my comfortable life would end up in the most terrible way possible. My parents died in a tragic accident. That plane crashed while they are on their way home from a business trip. This drastically changed my life. This happened in my last year in college. Because I wasn't get used to managing my finances, I spent our remaining money without putting much thought. I spent it drinking with my friends, buying things I don't really need, and just giving it away. Soon enough, I was broke, and all I had left was my antique collection. I felt so stupid for doing such thing. I didn't realize that I needed to lose everything before it came to my senses. I couldn't afford to not finish my study, and so I needed to do something. And I had an idea. It wasn't easy, but it's the only thing left for me to do. My antique collection is worth millions, and so I carefully went through each one. While organizing the collection, I found an odd-looking bracelet. I almost forgot about this bracelet, but I remember that we bought it during our trip in Hong Kong. My mom was the one who picked it for me, and she said it was for good luck. Just looking at the bracelet makes me feel like my mom was with me. And so I wore it. And that moment, I felt a surge of positive energy ran through my body. My mom was right. It indeed brought me good luck. On the first day of my antique shop, almost half of it got sold, and for the double price. According to my buyers, I was such a good antique collector. And so this became my business. I searched far and wide for valuable antiques and brought them for those who may find it interesting. Because of this, I was able to finish college with a degree in anthropology. Right after college, I continued the business and I even became a private curator for rich people. I couldn't believe that from being broke, I'm even more comfortable than our life before. Oh, what I would do to have my parents with me. I remember my father always wanted me to get a master's degree. And so I took a master's degree in anthropology. While doing my thesis for my final defense, an ad showing the bracelet that my mom picked for me popped up. And so I got curious. My God, what I found out there made me realize how much I'm missing in life. The ad led me to an all-life feng shui shop that sells the exact same bracelet that my mom picked for me. According to the shop, it's called the Feng Shui Black Obsidian Wealth Bracelet. It's created based on the concept of feng shui, which is a pseudoscience that corrects the imbalances around a person's life, thus attracting wealth, fortune, good luck, and better relationships. It is said that each bracelet is carefully handmade and had to go through rituals that brace it with good energy. By combining the lucky Asian beast pixie with the natural stone black obsidian, it enhances the flow of positive energy greatly, especially in wealth. The pixel element helps to attract fortune, while the black obsidian is responsible for keeping and safeguarding. The online shop also shows instructions on how to wear the bracelet properly. First, you need to wear the bracelet on your dominant hand, the hand you use to write. You also need to make sure that the head of the pixel is outward for it to be able to draw energy from all directions. Before and while wearing it, you also need to remember to touch it frequently. It lets it know that you are its master and it should assist you. Do not allow others to touch it. If someone else touches it, cleanse it with water. Do not wear it while bathing, as it is incompatible with the dirty things. And lastly, always wear it so it can do its magic. There, I also read about the real inspiring stories of people who were helped by the Feng Shui Black Obsidian Wealth Bracelet. A young painter was finally recognized globally after failing multiple exhibits. There was also a couple who was finally able to save up for their marriage. Another one also shared how it helped him to find his dog who was missing for years. I just wish I knew about the concept of Feng Shui earlier. Maybe I wouldn't have to lose my parents. Maybe I didn't have to waste our money on nonsense things. But nonetheless, I'm still grateful because I have learned a new way to look at life. The Feng Shui Black Obsidian Wealth Bracelet worked for me, and it can work for you too. You have nothing to lose except all your bad energy, bad luck, and misfortune. Click on the Shop Now button now and experience a better life soon.